Welcome to the August 28th bhyve production user call. We have Andrew, Jan, Hezam, Mark, G, and myself, Michael, so far, and Alexei was on and should be joining again. A quick point about Eurobhyvecon. Number one, thank you, platinum sponsors, OpenBSD Amsterdam and NetsCommuna, one of the few remaining community ISPs. And I did a massive amount of work cleanup on the OpenZFS Summit topics, which segues into Eurobhyvecon topics. Hezam, perhaps we can coordinate on a demo of all things Sylve come mid to late September, because I'm sure lots of great things will happen. Alexei has lots of GPU pass-through news that we'll hopefully talk about today. I am still working on bhyve on ARM64, and for what it's worth, there was a whole lot of clustering discussions on the amazing Jails call 2 days ago and yesterday's OpenZFS call. Check those out. Let's see, Alexei has had maybe some network issues. So, Hezam, what is new in your world with Sylve?
Last week, I think we discussed the Windows 11 specific issues. I'm going to drop something in the chat here.
Okay.
So these are kind of my findings, I would say. So Windows 10 is mostly okay. Actually, it's better than okay. It's really good. But Windows 11 kind of craps out at the installation phase itself. And I didn't get much, ahead of the like the country selection page or something like that.
Weird.
And I noticed that with Jan's top command that the CPUs were kind of locking out. Like one vCPU is just hammered and the rest are just idling. So yeah, this isn't the case where I gave it like 6 sockets where I got it to at least go.
Welcome, yes. Hold on, Alex. Welcome back. We're doing a quick look at some Windows 11 issues that Hezam is having.
And TPM works great now. I think it was something related to 14.2, 14.3. I didn't even see the Windows installer complaining about not having TPM. It just works great. I would be confident enough to get rid of the experimental flag that we have on Sylve. It's really great.
Wow. Okay.
And yeah, I tested it a bunch. But the thing is, the one vCPU issue is kind of a blocker now, and I think somebody should kind of follow up on that.
So you're
It's a little
finding
above
Windows
my
11 VMs will only work with one vCPU?
Yeah, and even that one CPU, since it's so resource hungry, what happens is it just craps out. It just gets stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a very big problem that I'm having. I'll link the Bugzilla report again just in case. And somebody a long time ago, I think way back in 2023, reported a similar issue, and it didn't get anywhere either, I think.
Okay. FreeBSD bug. Okay, so is it only during installation or is it during operation?
I didn't get past the installation stage, especially for the official Windows Windows 11 ISO.
Okay.
If I use something that's modded like Tiny 11, I was able to get into, the desktop. But
Okay.
I wouldn't consider that a big success because
Correct.
I'm kind of wary about using, these custom Windows distributions.
On that point, Note imagines auto unattend XML support. I'll put a link here. Auto unattend XML. So this is how I do it, and I simply have I've scripted it so that it spins up with your desired auto unattend XML file. It then does a one-time boot to install, and then gives you a resulting image for the long haul. If anything, that might get you past the trouble you're having with installation, because, well, Windows is Windows. Let me try to find some syntax for you.
Okay,
deploy
another
servers with it. I
thing to
do all kinds
note
of
is
stuff
that
with it.
I've
Yes,
noticed
please.
that KVM has similar, not the same issue, but kind of similar issues, I would say. Even on the latest Proxmox, I have a customer who's on the latest Proxmox, and they are not happy with how Windows 11 is working there. I'm not sure what's going wrong there because I didn't troubleshoot much.
Yeah.
Every now and then it just gets completely stuck, and they have to kill the VM or the host even, and then start it up.
Do you have a
So I'm
ticket
not sure.
relating to that on Proxmox?
I think they're an enterprise customer, so they just called them up.
Yeah,
So
okay.
maybe we'll get to see something on their forum soon enough.
Now, have you tried all the different device models, be it, switching between HCI and NVMe? And of course, you want NVMe, but if you can isolate
Oh
that,
yeah, I
you
did,
might
I
be
did.
having
Yeah,
trouble.
yeah,
You
yeah.
slept through all of them.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I tried mostly all of them. I even tried removing everything. I kept multiple sockets,
Yeah.
different kind of
Different
cores, everything.
slots.
But the
Okay.
yeah, different slots, all of those kind of stuff. But
Huh.
in the end, the top result is almost always the same. It's like the last screenshot I attached. Like one core just absolutely gets hammered, and the rest are just idling there. It when I looked through the code of bhyve, what I saw is the fact that it makes a lot of sense, like why that bug would be causing all these issues,
Let's take a look
and
at that.
solving it
Yeah.
is, like I think a three-step process. So it's a lot of work, I think.
Welcome, Rod.
And
Let's
the
take a look at
and,
that bug while you bring
yeah,
it up in context. It's loading. Oh yeah, da 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 da. La di da. Oh, thank God you protected me from that. Okay, so you reported that. Thank you. Affects some people. Ba, 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 ba. Is this only when pass-through is running?
no, no, this is always now. I kind of
Oh,
noted that I think in the
you may
comments.
want to update the ticket because that might discourage people from taking a look because they think it won't apply to them.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna do
Okay.
that right now.
But the two crashes. Okay, so you've provided your description. Yeah, or do update the title because it's now misleading if it's impacting
Yep, yep,
others.
done, done.
Oh boy.
I think if
Okay.
you refresh the page, it should be fine.
Did this? Okay, are you using, for example, the latest Windows ISO, which would be H something massive update?
Yep, yep. I downloaded from their, website itself.
So
I
then,
I
does it
was
seem to have
testing. Sorry,
recently appeared with one of those updates? Sorry, go ahead.
sorry.
Uh, was this working fine and then a new ISO download is causing it, perhaps?
I don't think so, but
Okay,
it could be. But the thing is, the bug that we're seeing right now, I think it was present since 2023. Like the th same thing that I'm
okay,
facing now, right?
got it. Copy link.
And
What's
interestingly, there is this FreeBSD forums discussion about this. I think I'll just paste the link here.
yeah, no
Yeah,
ticket.
this one.
Mhm.
But they were also talking about pass-through. I think it's kind of a misnomer because I'm getting this without a pass-through, with a pass-through. Uh,
Okay, I'm grabbing your links. Thank you for those. You've been very quick about links. Let's take a look at that other ticket. Ah, that's Robert Crossing 2023. Blah, blah, blah. Windows 11 only happens when. Okay, also pass through. Good. I'm glad you did your research. And are you on Intel or AMD?
I'm on Intel right now.
Do you have an AMD system within reach to try?
Yes, I did, but I didn't test on that. I just kind of figured that, these guys tested on AMD, so I'm gonna.
Right. Agree. Okay. Fair enough. So here, this has some meat to it. It has an Lumos issue. Andrew, did you hit that Lumos issue by chance? Bringing that up.
Which is it?
Are you
I
running
think Illumos fixed
desktop
it, if
Windows
I'm reading
or
right.
not? Okay, here's the
We're
VOA.
not running Windows 11 on any of our OmniWest machines. However, I have built a Windows 11 template using my Packer bhyve stuff. And what I
Yeah.
do is I build it on a Proxmox machine and then just use the image on the OmniOS machine.
Fair enough.
Um, And whenever I do that, it gets past the install thing, and I can use more than 2 cores last I checked,
Got it.
or more than 1 core.
Would there be any value in attempting to like resource throttle that single process that seems to be tipping over? Just thinking out loud here.
Maybe, could be.
Corvin chimed in. Okay, well it's a very meaty ticket there.
And for what it's worth, I really think
please.
like the Illumos people fixed it. They fixed it in a I don't know if it's a weird way, but they did fix it, I think, because
They did
it's
fix
resolved
it.
in
Okay.
their they resolved in their ticket, I think.
From 2019. Okay, well, thank you for providing those. I've got the tickets in the document. Fix an issue for the list 23. Yeah. Okay. Well, there it is. Thanks.
I wonder if Windows is reading MSRs that we don't implement correctly during the install phase that's hanging this thing up. The machine specific register stuff, because this is a recurring issue with Windows installs. I mean, we've been several times where you had to resort to running the VM with a single core to get past the install, but then once you got past the install, it seems fine that you can enable multiple cores. And I'm just wondering if it's their machine sizing code doing some weird stuff, trying to figure out what the hardware is that it's running on that's stumbling up bhyve or other hypervisors. Because I believe other people have seen similar problems. I seem to remember way back a VMware problem that was, yeah, you have to run it single threaded during the install and then everything's fine. Just throwing that out there that that's an area to look at.
And true, but what Hazam is seeing that it saturates and tips over and stalls, unfortunately. But yeah, I can see how that would be an inconvenience.
It could be getting to that catatonic behavior because it has misinterpreted machine specific registers and it thinks it's on one piece of hardware and bhyve doesn't actually correctly implement that. And so it's causing, it could be interprocess interrupts. It could be the way the QDI bus works. There's just so many things that Windows thinks it's running on bare hardware.
Right.
Other than Azure. And that's the only environment that Windows is probably gets tested in. I don't even know if Microsoft tests Windows in the Azure environment.
I hope they're testing on Hyper-V.
Why? Hyper-V is our hosting scenario. So,
yeah, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I would hope they would, but
because
it's Microsoft.
If they're not even testing in a virtual environment, where are they really testing? I can't believe that they wouldn't have any tests on virtual environments, but have tests on real hardware.
I'm sure they're testing it in Azure.
Okay.
But realize they can very early catch any change in Windows that trips Azure up and fix one or the other without ever saying anything to anybody.
Key point the other. If Azure gets fixed, well, yeah, then
exactly.
The bug trickles down to the rest of us.
I'm thinking. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Mark's. I'm tempted to say previous worker. Mark, go ahead, Mark. Build the VM on Proxmox.
Yeah, my observations are I had built on an external machine and I ran it on OmniOS, but I didn't have the single core lockups otherwise.
Okay. Although Hazam mentioned seeing issues on Proxmox, so if we've got forum posts on that, that would be awesome. But
let me look at my
definitely
configs and
needs
see how
some attention.
I'm pretty sure I set it to 4 vCPUs.
Windows issue. Go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk to you.
No.
In my Packer configs, I have it set to 4 vCPUs. I'm double checking those configs right now to see because it builds on Proxmox. So if it can do 4 vCPUs, maybe something's different about my configs versus everybody else's.
Got it. Yeah, any facts are appreciated. Oh, okay. I'm doing a little research too. Okay, well, that is definitely one to attend to because people want that. And this may be a perfect segue to Alexei, who's been running Windows 11. How about find what tickets you can find, drop them in the chat, drop them in the doc, and we'll just keep tracking this because that needs some attention. EuroBhyveCon, Windows 11 surprises. There's a topic for you. Okay, Alexei, are you geared up for a demo of your work? It sounds like you have a port of the new EDK2 build and other nifty news with both Intel
Yes.
and others. Okay. Do you want to share your screen or just describe it?
Sure. Let me share
Okay.
my screen.
Please, I'll stop my share.
Share. How do I share the entire desktop? Here we go. Video capture device. Let me set the.
Cool.
Oh, did it just crash? Okay. OBS is
OBS crashed.
being funny today.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. I need this to show the computer. Okay, it does not tell me.
yeah, thank you, OBS. It is brilliant that you're putting the output to OBS for viewing on another machine. I appreciate that. Very
Can I
clever.
just do dev? Huh? I do not have the capture card in dev.
Ha.
Okay.
Is the terminal on the computer you're expecting it to be on?
Yeah.
Not
Okay, the capture
SSH
card is
into the
just
wrong
gone.
system?
Let's SSH in. Let's use SSH instead.
Okay.
So yeah, this SSH. We can do pginfo edk to bhyve. Well, this is whatever. The new version, 2025-08.
Why did
25.
PKG
Oh,
ask
cool.
for a password?
I have already submitted the patch into the bug report. That has still not been merged. It has been 6 months.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I made a script to mitigate the reset bug for AMD GPUs.
Ah.
You might know that AMD GPUs, once you reboot the VM, they stop getting passed through and you need to reboot the entire PC. So I made a script for them to not do that.
What was the culprit? Do tell, because that's been.
I do not know.
Oh,
like really, I do not fully understand this, but the PCI config variables just get all set to FFFF.
Oh,
and when
okay.
And when I restore all of them, the GPU just starts working again. So I have this script that I made prod.sh. I made it in a haste. I did not fully read the man page for PCI conf, so apparently I understand now that I can specify a range of addresses to probe and not just probe one by one.
Oh, cool.
So I'm probing every single address from 0x0 to 0x1000 of the GPU one by one instead of just dumping all of them.
Okay.
This is very bad. But it works. I'm gonna rewrite it later.
Yeah, no worries. But if you found like what's going wrong and impacting everybody.
Well, here I have my GPU. I only need 600 and 601. Those are the main GPU devices. 400 and 500 are the bridges.
Okay.
Let me run PCI conf.
For which architecture? For Intel or AMD? Or I guess
this is the AMD GPU.
Okay. Yep.
Yep, those are the 5. It's PCI Express switch and again PCI Express switch for the GPU. I still don't know what they're doing. Why does GPU need like separate PCI Express switches? But I'm gonna figure it out later.
Okay, great.
Let's set it to this.
Great.
Save and test. It just scans the variables. Now we have a directory called test with 2 files. They contain the list of variables.
Awesome.
Oh, for the GPU. It's just a CSV.
There you go. Yep, fine.
And let's actually run a ref test. I already have, oopsies, I need sudo. I have PCI states here. Those are from my experiments. Okay, I'm gonna use L. So here's a fresh GPU. after the boot. Looks normal. Just hex values. Here's after getting bound to the VFIO, to the PPT driver, I mean. The only thing that differs here is this variable.
Really?
0x4.
Okay.
And here's the reset bug. Let me show the reset bug. This is not normal.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Boom.
This looks like uninitialized memory defaulting to 1. So if your SRAM cell is biased to 1, that's kind of what you expect.
Yep, it's just all uninitialized after the VM reboot. So the GPU cannot get past 2 anymore, and it spams the DMESG with like. Let me show you the errors. You've already seen them a billion times, but let's demonstrate
bring
again.
it on.
So Sage, PTVM or bhyve. This, I believe, is Linux Mint. Oh, wait. Oh, yep, I have a bind script. Here we go.
Okay, nice.
To just dynamically bind the PPT driver. Now let me
using devctl to unhook the normal driver, hook up the PPT
now let me
driver.
sudo cu-l.
Now the hard part. Yep, see the hard part.
Here we go.
Woohoo!
Oh, this is so bad here. Where's edit? Oh, this menu is so bad.
Oh, goodness.
Let me. Oh, nope, this is not it.
F10.
F10. How do? Nope, that is not work.
Escape.
Escape. Oh, here we go. Start.
Hey,
let's just start. Let's just start Linux Mint without all of this.
Okay.
And while that's happening, let me reconnect the capture card so you can see the screen.
Come on, OBS. You can do it.
Okay, OBS. Let's see.
Fingers crossed.
OBS. Oh, why?
Is that when you switch to the USB capture device?
Yeah.
Oh,
when I don't even switch, when I just open the settings to select the devices.
Did the permissions to the USB devices change?
Ooh, what is happening in here?
Oh, hello.
Oh, what is happening to my DMESG? Something is wrong with the capture card. Okay, let's
there you go.
Not mind that. Okay, the VM has started. Let's now kill it.
Yeah.
And here we go. Here's the error. And if we start the VM again.
Okay. Welcome, Daniel B.
Just wait until it tries starting. And kill it instantly again. We will, okay, we did not output it, but let's run the probe script, save, test. Oh, test 2. Amazing naming scheme. It's 000 now. Oh. Okay, this is different.
04, okay.
It's still wrong. It's still wrong because 0x4 is it's supposed to be 10007 over here and 00. Yeah, this looks like garbage. But it's recent bug now.
Okay, well.
And if we sudo sage scripts probe load my PCI states, the fresh one
that you saved off. Okay, nice. With reporting.
And
good.
Let's just sudo mask. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, the GPU is not happy. Detach PCI 0600. Detach the PPT driver. Load the state. Now bind again. Oh, wait. Wait. What did I just do? What did I just do?
I like thaw. That's fine.
Okay, this is not going to work.
1 and 2. Okay, well, it sounds like you're on the right path. That is great news. If you solve the reset bug, then
okay, something's wrong.
Okay, well, go ahead and do what you got to do, but that's very exciting.
Set PCI 0, the entire bus. Let's just reset it. And reset. Oh, yep.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's slow. Let's look at the mask. Oh, there's nothing here.
Okay.
Detach. Again, just in case. 600. Says device not configured. Okay, sudo dev ctl set driver. PCI 0600 ppt. And 1 ppt sudo sh. TPM bhyve. What? Okay. Something's definitely wrong.
Okay.
I've not seen this before. I'm gonna just reboot.
Okay, well, while you do that, maybe tell us about the EDK2 update, what you've changed. And it sounds like you've been posting binaries on Discord for people to test because, hey, not everyone wants to build EDK2, which
One of the people reported that all of them work.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
I already tested it on Chemo and bhyve, a bunch of different systems. All of them seem to work fine.
Okay.
So let's see. Nobody responded yet.
Yep. Okay. So people are testing it with success, correct?
Yeah.
Did you include the splash screen?
Splash screen, no. It's just a default EZK2 splash screen.
Do you want to throw in that one I made? That was pretty, it was kind of cool. Okay. Maybe throw it in the port there. That was.
Yeah, just I just got told that it adds a bunch of weight to the patch.
Oh, that like
I mean it does.
Yeah, okay.
I mean it does. Yeah, have to like add 4 kilobytes to the.
Oh, because it's a binary. Is that the problem?
Yeah. I need to include like a whole BMP of the patch.
Well, that's how graphics work. So for what it's worth, I handcrafted a bhyve logo to go over the EDK2 logo, but it sounds like someone thought, well, that's, the wrong thing. Unless we had to do some lovely, image magic generation of the logo so that it's purely a script to make it so that the patch is smaller but has another step. I mean, okay, gang, what do you think is the right answer there? It's pretty, I swear.
How big is the bitmap? I mean, 4K bytes, that's a disk sector today. It's like,
yeah, how big is that actual graphic?
About the minimalist.
Yeah.
It's not like you're putting a 4 meg JPEG in there or something.
Let me see. Let me actually go to Discord and see. It's just way.
Rod, that was beautifully put, regardless of facts. 4K, that's the size of a disk sector. Yeah, thank you for that argument.
BMP. Where is the one that you sent? It's 44 kilobytes.
44 kilobytes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's the one that I made. And where is yours? Okay, no, this is EZK2 on my phone.
I could try to make it smaller. I did like literally handcraft and hand anti-alias and make it super careful. Rod, do you consider it 40
let me see.
kilobytes?
263 kilobytes. You can shrink it down.
That was a larger one, yeah. Okay,
300 by 300.
Fine. Challenge accepted.
Let me see. It's 300 by 300. We can shrink it down to like 100 by 100. With
right, to just preserve the nice anti-aliasing. I went to a lot of trouble to make that sucker pretty. And of course 300 like fills the screen and is kind of cool, but that EDK2 one looks really wimpy on a high-res display. Just saying, just saying. Hey, Zam, what do you think your demographics want to see? Is a pretty splash screen appreciated or not so much?
Oh, it's always appreciated. I'm all for aesthetics.
Awesome. Okay, well then let's go there. You, Alexei, let me know what you think the world needs. I know things like a Lenovo logo that shows up as monochrome, and this is darn near monochrome. Okay.
Just a small thing, like
Yeah,
if you guys
please.
have like EDK2 is like a firmware, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, it's the
So right
firmware
now
that
what
we're
I
doing in
do,
software.
yeah, from what I do right now is I just copy over the installed firmware into every VM's directory. So like
Yeah.
we could like custom build a firmware and put it in the Sylve repo and have it show up when VMs boot up. That's not an issue, I think. The thing is, I don't have much time to, I actually talked to Alexei like earlier in the week
Yeah.
to see if this is doable for me, but I don't have the bandwidth to do that right now.
Oh, no
But
worries.
if we
Well,
have a
he's
build
working on it.
going,
Yeah.
I can definitely put it in. Like I would love that because it looks really nice, and I'm all for aesthetics.
Awesome. Well, and of course, people want, Beckhoff might have its own little splash screen and want it to be unified and look great because I'm sorry, Titanic Core marketing is not good enough that people know what the heck that refers to. So, amen. I'd almost argue a solid black is better than the generic Titanic Core. But okay, let's find out what those requirements are, be it per the spec, and we can tell the port maintainers that, hey, or port authorities, that has a nice double meaning,
I have this
that
little
we are following the
document.
spec. Okay.
Yeah, I have this little document of stuff that we need, that just reminders for myself.
Okay.
bhyve does not want to pass through newer Intel iGPUs and just Arc GPUs because they do not longer use GVTD. That's what bhyve uses for GPU pass-through on Intel.
Do you know which generation of Intel chips that applies to?
I don't know, but it's, I think 12th gen, about 12th gen and up.
Okay, so
We're gonna have to
Intel
do
is
some research on that, but
not-
something about 12th gen and up, it no longer uses GVTD, it uses the regular pass-through and SRIOV if you want split
right.
stuff. With SRIOV, it's a complete pain. I took a small
Mm.
look at it. It's almost undocumented. The only source code available is for one of the data center GPUs, one of those AI ones. So no, I'm not doing SRIOV. Like you need to compile like a GPU compute kernel, like one of those Vulkan stuffs, and load it into the GPU when it gets passed through. It's strange. PCIconf. Let me show something about PCIconf.
Please.
Let's SSH.
I shared something in the chat. Like,
Okay.
I was not really happy with the PCIconf either. So I
Yes.
kind of wrote this small little library in Cgo to kind of help me with
PCIconf, the man page. I'm not happy with the man page because here here it says the -D option to dump the bar. It has this option -X, which is the default, but it does not exist. If we do sudo PCIconf -D-X and device, say 0600 0x10, I know this bar exists. Illegal option, X. While H and B work fine too.
Okay, so is
also,
the flag wrong in the synopsis or what?
Yeah, the flag here does not exist. And also here we have start count, and in PCIconf just help, it shows up as this, and this is the correct way to do it. If you separate the start and the count of how many bytes you want to copy with colon, then it does not work. Like, for example, you do start 10, like that's 24, and 5 bytes. Invalid bar start specification. We need to do it like this.
Good
Now it works.
catch. Good catch.
Also, the -d dump is just very slow. Let's just do pipe it into dd of dev null. We don't need block size, just status progress, and we will see the speed. It is very, very minuscule.
475 KB, 475 kbps. Interesting. Rod, can you think of why that is crawling?
It is mentioned in the bugs, I believe. Yep, there is currently always specify the caching mode for mapping establishment with the option. PCIconf always uses uncached access. This is fine for control register bars.
Okay, so it's mentioned. Okay.
Yeah. Very slow. I use this usually for just getting the VRAM of the GPU because if you do PCI conf-lb and look at VGA PCA1, for example, this is the Intel ARC. The larger bar is 0x18. This is the VRAM. If we...
I'm going to inject here. The -x bug in PCI conf is a trivial matter of get opt is missing the letter X.
Yep.
The case statement is there, so this should be bug reported in a trivial patch made just to add the X into the get opt.
Oh, they left it out. Oh, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Somebody probably added the case for the option and didn't put it in the get opt string. So get opt is string a parsing error when you call get opt.
Tell me that you haven't tested your code without telling me.
I mean, we can research through the commit history and find out who did it, but
either way, we want it fixed. Okay, good catch.
Yeah, it should be somebody should just submit a trivial bug fix, and I'm pretty sure if you just add the X, the lowercase x, to the list of valid get ops, the code is probably there. What does X set? It sets width equals 8. That's all it does. So that's literally the whole implementation of that option.
Wow. Okay.
It's literally a one-line diff.
Good catch.
Technically a one character diff.
Good eye, everybody.
And this has been there for a while because I'm looking at source code on a 14.1 system. So, which means it's been there since 14 was branched.
Okay, so you're chasing the reset bug, which is historic. We found a small bug in PCIconf. We need to figure out the graphics limitations of EDK2. However, here's a thought. I wonder if EDK2 could be built, and this sounds terrible, but to have an extra flag to just specify the splash screen like you specify your desktop picture of the week.
Well, I mean,
that might not be the right approach. Go ahead.
A lot of UEFI motherboards allow you to load a splash screen on the motherboard. So there's some type of
precedent.
There's some type of hook in it to add splash screens. Maybe that's a vendor build option.
Well, EDK2 software vendor option for a splash screen. Hizam, it kind of sounds like that might interest your crowd.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
So Rod pointed out that many motherboard vendors let you upload a UEFI splash screen. Just, of course, my Lenovo laptop says Lenovo. What if EDK2 let you just specify a path to a graphic? Be it your favorite
even better. That's
anime
beautiful.
Or your favorite FreeBSD or a vendor thing like Beckhoff doing Beckhoff automation in huge letters to show that okay.
I'll be even more happier with that because like
okay,
guys, we could go nuts,
So then, Alexei, did you hear that? How about looking at the EDK2 code, which obviously has a graphic somewhere, we dropped it in there. What if we made that fully user configurable and then kick that problem down the road and let people get what they want.
Let me.
I'm actually looking at a set of instructions that say enter the BIOS UEFI settings during startup, F2, F12, delete, whatever it is. Look for a branding or logo customization option. Upload your custom image, save and change and restart. That's how you do it on hardware.
And here's the source code for the logo. It's an ND module PKG. It's just a single BMP here.
Right. So if
gets
that
compiled
was
in
a variable to a path, then you can just if
but
missing is a default, if specified, go for it. And if you use something that's a gig in size and it crashes it, well, that's your problem.
There is some way to build the UEFI BIOS so that it has this additional functionality in it. And they call it branding or logo customization.
Michael, you mentioned if it's a gig in size and crashes it. I got reminded of the logo fail vulnerability that allowed to run arbitrary code in UEFI on like manufacturer motherboards by uploading custom logo there.
Yeah. That's what I know about this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that bug. That was really cool.
Yeah, nice way to break the boot attestation.
Well, with some safety belts.
So hunting through CVEs should easily point us at the piece of the EDK2 module that you need to add to your.
Yes, sir. Nice. See where I'm documenting this all on the minutes. Okay, where to fix it?
What's this? Oh, they closed this. Oh, this is just staying. Okay, how do I remove this?
Oh, the graphics overlay. Yeah. Okay.
Can I move this? Here we go. Away. Up. Okay, let us stay here. It's funny how like most of the code here in EDK2 is like this single C file is all the source code. Everything else here is just the compiler stuff and comments.
Let me just say, I looked at the EDK2 source code and I'm really, really unhappy with it. Like it's so bad. It's so bad.
Oh, have you looked at the coding style?
When
I did. It's like
they're write software.
Oh yes. EFI status, EFI API, the coding style, like everything is on the next line, the arguments, everything.
Like it makes no sense. Like the logo.c file, if you open that up, like it's nauseating.
Yeah, it's interesting. They're selling you hardware, so selling you more is better.
They're forcing to Clang format all the source code to some like Intel coding standard. If you look at Intel source code for like ACPI CA utils, they have the same like looking code.
Brain damage.
Is it just to nauseate people? Like why do they do this?
I don't know. This is all Intel's fault.
Like it makes no sense. Like okay, I understand the use case for Clang format. Like I've used it, but like holy.
Oh, that's great. Oh, I think I found the CVE. I'll drop it in chat in the document. Yeah, okay. Maybe this one. It was a BMP overflow.
Yep.
Cool. Well, maybe the answers are right there for you. Good call, Rod. And I'll just add a comment. OMG, the coding style. No wonder Rebecca Cran just went full Homer Hedge on this.
I took a look at the source code and I was like, I'm not gonna build this on my machine. I'm just not gonna let that happen, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Alex, you're a brave person. Okay. If we can check the AMD reset bug, the logo configurability, the latest EDK2, and GPU pass-through in general off the checklist, then wow, we have absolutely made progress. And I'd like to showcase these with your help at bhyvecon remotely. However, if we can slam you to some visas in short notice, whatever.
I wish you could get a visa and just go to Europe.
That would be great.
I could get a visa. I could get a visa, but
Yeah.
getting to Europe, that'll be painful because
that's the hard part.
Yeah, that's the hard part because money.
Well, there are travel grants, and uh, uh, it is it
And
too
also
late completely
yeah,
for
and also school.
school? How will that? Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Well then,
I'm
uh,
still in school.
if there's any way to get to EuroBSDCon, I'll help as best I can. We do have sponsors rolling in for EuroBhyvecon. Thank you, OpenBSD, Amsterdam, and NetsCommuna for coming through as awesome sponsors. Well, do you want to try that demo again on the AMD GPU, or do you have some things to tinker with and
Oh, let's
poke with?
try.
Okay, fine. Let's give the audience what they're looking for.
bhyve.
Take care, Haizam. Yeah, it's being recorded. I'm so glad you
Scripts,
connected earlier. And yeah, we'll try to get
bind.
you your logo. Oh, he dropped off.
Okay, GPU bound, sudo. Well, let me just look at PTVM. Is it yeah, but that's the correct GPU for the VBIOS. I still cannot figure out how to make the VBIOS work correctly on bhyve for modern AMD GPUs. My RX 580, if I pass the VBIOS, it works. If I don't pass it, it doesn't. This RX 7600, it does not care whether I pass the VBIOS or not. And it does not give me video output until the whole VM starts up completely. Oh, I think I know why it didn't work the previous time. Had the HDMI cable disconnected.
Oh, so it
Let me
just
just
short.
let me just
oh,
I had the HDMI cable connected to the Intel Arc GPU, not the AMD.
it's a feature, not a bug. Okay. Do what you got to do. As I sit with a 30 short HDMI cable in my hand that I found on my desk. Can't help you. Twisted veins. Wow.
Okay, let it reboot.
Okay.
Because
Great,
the
great.
GPU wants to boot with the HDMI cable connected. As it doesn't give any display output at all.
That's generally how cables work. Slight sarcasm ended. Oh, this is great.
Actually, I've banged my head against the fact
can you
that
hear the fan that I have on my PC?
Zoom takes care of isolating that.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, Rod?
Never mind. It's screaming that I don't have a GPU connected. I can hear the post beeps.
Beep, beep. Oh boy. Rod, you were saying?
Some of the Dell Broadcom NIC cards do not have media auto select, even though when you do an if config after booting, it shows that it's in auto select, but until you actually do an if config device name auto select, it won't find a carrier. This is particularly Dell X20 series. The gigabit 4-port NIC, and then the port numbers are really screwy on the back. They're 2301.
And you said auto what? Auto
select. Media auto select. Which, I mean, I would assume that we power all NIC cards in.
I accidentally disconnected HDMI from a main PC. Okay. It pulled up this menu. Okay, apply.
You okay? Famous last click.
Wrong cable.
Okay. Well, you're in a lab. You're swashbuckling. Assuming that's a verb. Okay. Daniel, do you have anything while Alexei juggles cables?
I have nothing exciting about bhyve except a intention to play with everything everybody's talking about here. and excited about it. So
yeah, well, hopefully Sylve will make that super easy, and it seems to be doing exactly that. So watch
yeah,
this space.
I think it integrated into my entire dev environment because it's just the right approach for like it still feels close to metal, but also helps my staff manage their VMs. So
Cool.
I mean, what's better than that?
Cool.
Come on, SH.
Come on.
Here we go. We SH'd bhyve. What do I have in test? Okay, it's just a file name test. I'm gonna ref that. I don't know what it is. I hope it's nothing. I hope it's nothing of use. My naming scheme is amazing.
Yeah, yes, well, yeah.
Scripts bind.sh, yeah, I already have but let's just do probe save PCI states bound. Oh, I already have bound. Okay.
Does the state change in every boot? So
no,
do
it
you
does
have
not.
to do?
No, it does not. It does not change in every boot. It's all the variables are the same. After like on the fresh reboot, the variables are the same. Yep. I'm gonna try actually getting the picture from the GPU from the VRAM. And just looking at it in GIMP. Since I don't have the capture card.
Okay.
It did not want to display anything on the screen, even with the right cable. Oh, wait, I need to... Oh, that's a lot of garbage.
Oh,
so,
wait.
cu-ldev and mdm0b. I'll probably do this. I'm gonna restart the VM. Oh, that is enough to get the GPU to reset bug.
Okay. And have you made any progress on retrieving vBIOS from various devices? Hopefully not needing like an update to extract it from vendor update.
I have not done it for some time.
No worries.
Okay, yeah, I need another SSH. Oopsies. SSH. Almost closed out of everything. Oh. Oh, black screen.
Oh, and you're watching on hardware or OBS or something?
Okay. Okay, on hardware. It's working. It spewed out the error, but it's working.
Can you point your webcam to it?
I do not have a webcam. I can take a photo of my phone and send it to your Discord.
No worries. Well, we trust you on that. Well, how about this? Keep up the good work. Let's quit while we're ahead. We are kicking butt. This has been one of the best weeks in bhyve and production user calls ever.
Well, let's go to a reset bug.
Please
okay,
do.
Here we go.
Here we go.
And I stopped the VM while GPU driver is loaded. Now we will definitely have the reset bug.
Okay.
Start. Yep, we got this again. Let's wait until it starts loading. I don't have any indication whatsoever now because the screen is just stuck at the Linux Mint desktop, even though it's not even on the desktop anymore. Yep, now it's starting to boot. On the next messages is gonna try to load the GPU driver. It says the another or the MSR. Yep, it's loading the GPU driver now, and it's stuck on a black screen.
Oh, okay.
Yep, it's just black screen.
Let's keep at it. I mean, you've got your things to do.
Probe, save, PCI testing. Let's see. Yep, it's looks like, let's see, 4. This is a 4 now. It's a 7 usually, huh?
Correct is 7.
Yeah.
Go.
But I don't know. Oh, let's just sudo sh scripts probe load size states and bound one. Sudo sh run the VM. And will it pass through after the reset bug has been after the reset bug appeared?
Okay.
Like this. I have not tested when do I need to load in which state. Do I need to load? Do I need to unbind the PPT driver completely and load the fresh state, or do I need to just load the state that it got in the PPT driver? Okay, so loading the GPU driver. Let's see. Do we get the display output? Do we? Yes, we do. Okay, the reset bug is gone.
Mitigated. Awesome. Yep. Очень хорошо. Okay, let's quit while we're ahead. We are on the hour. Yes, Jan?
Could you write up a wrapper script to tie all of that together so that you have a script running the guest, allowing it to reboot and so on?
Yeah, probably just run the restore after the VM shuts down. Like save the variables after the PPT driver gets bound to the GPU, and then just load the same variables every single time the VM restarts.
That would also work.
Make it so. And we'll have to integrate it, but just figuring out the syntax is 90% of the battle. Great work, man. Great work. Any final thoughts? Well, go ahead.
Final thoughts? Something kind of similar. The Intel GPUs have this sort of a reset bug because they don't initialize their video on bhyve. They only get initialized when the driver loads on the host, on the guest. So they don't have a reset bug on Linux because the virtual machine, the hypervisor, I have not looked at the source code for KVM, but it does something to initialize the GPU to make it output a display output on the UEFI firmware of the VM. On bhyve, it's just a black screen.
Okay.
It doesn't even stay in the TTY like it does on the AMD GPU. Just says in TTY until the driver loads in the guest. The Intel Arc just blanks the screen and stays there until the drivers load on the VM. And after you reboot the VM, it reset bugs, but I have not gotten to it to start working again after that bug. Because I don't think it's the reset bug, because
Alex,
yeah?
I have a naughty idea how you could work around that.
Yeah, what?
From inside the guest. Boot into a minimal system, initialize the driver by loading it, and then do a kexec.
Oh. Yeah, that will work. That would probably work.
Take care, Andrew.
Though we still don't have UEFI.
No, then you would have to boot with Linux kernel exec. Exec into the real system you want to run.
Yeah.
So you would have a little kind of init ramfs which doesn't kexec into the real distro. And no, I'm not seriously proposing that. It's just I don't see a reason why it wouldn't cover up the problem.
Yeah. It's just a cover up for the problem. We need to make some sort of initialization code for the GPU in bhyve. So it properly initializes, so the how do you say this? So the GPU in the UEFI initializes properly in the VM instead of doing everything in the driver in the virtual machine. Okay, let's destroy the virtual machine. Oof, reset bug. Lovely. Do we end? Hello?
Huh? No, we're waiting on you.
We're just giving you space and time.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you can solve all the things, we won't stop you.
I'm currently just waiting with no thoughts in my mind.
Okay. Keep hacking. It's probably late your time.
Yes,
I
it
say
is.
we call it good. Who wants the honors? I will share my screen.
I do not know what that means. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's
Like
okay.
and subscribe, anyone
Okay,
crazy
thank
enough
you.
to still be listening.
Hey, this one's worth listening to. And note that I've been documenting all of this. So check it out there. See if I got it right. But I thank you for finding those bugs and giving options on how to address them. That is fantastic. Okay, well, take care, everyone. I will have a report on carpal tunnel syndrome surgery in a day or two. Wish me luck. Take care. See ya. Bye.